Hey guys, Dr. Ann Wand here, founder and director of the Oxford Method, and today I thought I'd follow on a thing I talked about last week. Last week, I gave a pro tip on what you should be looking for or what it takes to get into a good PhD program. And this week I thought I'd follow on and talk about what it takes to find a really good supervisor. Now, for some people, there seems to be a bit of confusion on what constitutes a good supervisor. Everybody's different in terms of their expectations and what they're looking for. But at the end of the day, one of the most important things to keep in mind is that when you're looking for a good supervisor, you want to find somebody who's responsive, somebody who hears you when you have questions, who's there for you when you are maybe confused or not really sure where to go in terms of your research. And while that is really hard to find, it's like trying to find the perfect boss. The most important thing I would say to look out for when you're trying to find a good academic supervisor is when you're on the hunt to try to find the person that's research best matches your own, is when you start sending out emails to various potential supervisors, focus on the ones that write you back. And when I say write you back, the ones that don't avoid you for 2 weeks or ignore your emails. I'm talking about the people who you write on a whim and say, look, here's the research that I'm doing. Here's what I'm interested in looking into. Would this potentially interest you at all? And the ones that tend to write you back within about 24, no more than 48 hours, those tend to be the ones that tend to be the most responsive and usually give you a really good indicator of whether or not they're going to want to be that supervisor that supports you in the long run. So to sum it up, look for the people who respond to your emails, respond to them quickly, because that's usually an indicator of whether or not they're going to want to be a supervisor that takes you seriously and really has your interests at heart. Again, that's me, Dr. Wan from the Oxford Method. If you want to learn more about British culture, or you'd be interested in learning about British higher education, or if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. Otherwise, head over to our website at theoxfordmethod.co.uk. See you next week.